Hello, my name is Jeffrey Annison. I'm the Deputy Chief Executive of the Australian Food and Grocery Council. I would like to thank you for taking the time to view this short webinar on the AFGC Product Information Form version 6, the PIF V6. It is the first of a series of short webinars which we will bring to you over the coming months on the PIF V6. During the webinar, I will discuss the following topics. Firstly, I will discuss the drivers of the development of the PIF. I will touch upon the different sectors within the PIF, or as we like to call it, the PIF universe. The main PIF players are the AFGC and partnering software companies, which are the PIF vendors, or simply the vendors. I will describe their respective roles and responsibilities. And finally, I will talk about the ongoing support the AFGC will be providing for the Product Information Form version 6. The key drivers for the development of the PIF version 6 online system were the food industry's information management needs for, firstly, maintaining product information integrity, secondly, securing product information storage, and thirdly, controlling product information access. The PIF 6 includes standards, protocols, and definitions assuring data accuracy and currency. This provides users high levels of confidence and trust in the system. That is, for business using the PIF 6 system, their customers, and ultimately their consumers. The sheer volume of product information now required by businesses demands secure, robust IT systems to protect product data from loss or damage, be it through malicious intent or through acts of nature. And finally, information access. Data retrieval and sharing must be both user-friendly but restricted. Levels of access are set by the PIF 6 owner on an as-needs basis, both for internal staff and also for business partners. As the PIF 6 has been developed, we've come to refer to it as the PIF universe. As the universe is limitless, so too is the PIF universe offered by the cyberspace domain of the PIF. The PIF universe is populated by the Australian Food and Grocery Council. It is also populated, of course, by our three vendor partners, BizCap Software, Oak Barrel Software, and Hamilton Grant. All are long-term providers of management solutions to the food and beverage sectors. Of course, the biggest part of the PIF universe is the PIF users. These are the suppliers, the manufacturers, and their customers. And finally, let's not forget consumers. They are certainly beneficiaries of the PIF 6 system and may also become users in the long term through their ever-increasing connectivity. Information exchange is the basic function of the PIF V6 universe, or to be more specific, safe, secure, controlled information exchange across the supply chain and between businesses and other customer organizations. The information is transmitted in the standardized formats and protocols of the PIF V6 system, resulting in PIFs being sent and received precisely. Through online portals offered by the three vendors, information from companies is transmitted. This can be through a single vendor or alternatively two vendors, but in both cases in a seamless manner. The AFGC vendor partners are licensed by the Australian Food and Grocery Council under the Australian Authorised Food Data System, which has been trademarked by the Australian Food and Grocery Council. Only these vendors have permission to use the PIF V6, and only these vendors have the means of offering the PIF V6 as detailed in the Product Information Form functional specification, which is the Australian Food and Grocery Council's IP contribution to the system. As the PIF V6 continues to be rolled out by food companies, it will demonstrate its value more and more as the primary means of linking all players in the PIF universe, from farmers through to suppliers and manufacturers through to retailers, and on to government agencies and consumers alike. And in doing so, It also provides a mechanism for supporting higher levels of traceability of products up the supply chain. As we go forward, the roles and responsibility of the AFGC and the vendors are clearly defined. The AFGC will maintain the integrity of the PIF system through updating the functional specifications of the PIF to ensure it remains fit for purpose, through updating the information content in response to regulatory changes or market demands, by providing user support through training and reference materials, and by licensing appropriate vendors able to support the full functionality of the PIF V6 system. The vendors are obliged to meet licensing obligations, which are to meet the prescribed PIF functional specifications and to provide appropriate user support, that is, training to use their portals and assistance with IT system integration if required. The Australian Food and Grocery Council and the vendors will work together on system enhancements. That's looking at both the content and technical upgrades of the system. The AFGC's product information form has been a valued service to industry for many years. It will continue to be supported by the AFGC through the new PIF V6 system. The project leading to the PIF version 6 has high visibility of the Australian Food and Grocery Council Board and ongoing support. The AFGC will continue to promote the system to industry and to industry partners. User support will be provided through reference materials and through ongoing training. The PIF V6 user groups will assist through reviewing content and functionality of the PIF system on an ongoing basis. The AFGC will also continue to coordinate technical enhancements of the system to ensure the PIF system works seamlessly between vendors. There has never been a greater consumer demand for information about food products, their nutritional value, their composition, their production technologies, and where they come from. Fortunately, technology has kept up with that demand. Information collection, storage, and controlled dissemination through many channels is a reality which can go all the way to consumers through the smart devices they carry. The PIF V6 will form the basis for food companies to meet that information demand for consumers, and on the way, enhance the efficiency of many business operations. I'd like to thank you for watching this introductory webinar on the Australian Food and Grocery Council's new Product Information Form version 6. For more information, go to our website or send an email to the PIF email address on the slide. I look forward to bringing further webinars to you in the near future. If you would like to be alerted to new webinar postings or to be included on the PIF newsletter mailing list, please send your full contact details to the PIF email address. You may also like to contact the PIF vendors directly through their websites.